inning on. Here's the 3-2 pitch. In there, strike three, call, put it in the books. And the New York Mets have taken a 3-0 lead in the National League Championship Series.
I'm Matt Waymeyer with the MLB.com FastCast. The Royals are 1 win away from their second straight American League pennant after dominating the Blue Jays with a 14-2 victory in Game 4 of the ALCS. Ben Zobrist launched a 2-run homer in a 4-run first as the Royals sent R.A. Dickey to an early exit. Luke Kochaver picked up the win in relief of Chris Young, who gave up 2 runs over 4 2/3. Alcides Escobar drove in 4 runs, while Lorenzo Cain added a pair of hits and drove in 3, extending his postseason hit streak to a franchise record 13 games. With the game out of reach in the 9th, Blue Jays utility man Cliff Pennington became the first full-time position player to ever pitch in a postseason game. Edinson Volquez will try to send the Royals to the World Series with the win over Marco Estrada and the Blue Jays in Game 5 on Wednesday.
Everybody's ready to play and excited about the opportunity to, get back to the World Series. We got 1 game to go. We're trying to stay in the present and focus on each game at a time. We knew it was going to be tough coming in here, and it's still going to be tough tomorrow. So we got to stay focused.
We got Eddie Volquez coming back tomorrow. Our defense is always spectacular, and our bullpen's primed to go tomorrow too. So we didn't have to use Wade. We've got Danny Duffy if we need him for multiple innings tomorrow. Kelvin and Matson, had short stints today, so they'll be ready to go tomorrow, and so will Hoach. So we're in really good shape.
The Mets are 1 win away from advancing to their first World Series since 2000 after winning Game 3 by a 5-2 final at Wrigley Field. Daniel Murphy continued his historic postseason run as his solo shot in the 3rd tied him with Carlos Beltran in 2004 as the only players in postseason history to go deep in 5 consecutive games. The Mets took the lead in the 6th when Yoenis Cespedes scored on a strikeout and a wild pitch from Trevor Cahill. Jacob deGrom struck out 7 over 7 solid frames for his 3rd win of the postseason. And Jay Arrieta shut the door in the 9th for his 3rd save of the series. The Mets will look to sweep the series with Steven Matz on the hill as he is scheduled to face Jason Hamill in Game 4 on Wednesday.
I just noticed they were sitting on fastballs, and I had a tough time locating it again, but I kind of talked to Travis after I got out of that, and I said, hey, we got to mix it up early on. And he did a great job hanging with me in there, and, I wanted to keep us in there and just let the guys put up some runs.
Being up 3-0, we're very, very fortunate because the Cubs, they played great, they're playing great, and we've got to, we can't worry about it. We got to come out tomorrow, and Steven Matz has got to give us a game. Our bullpen's pretty rested, and Steven can get us 5 or 6. We've got a lot of answers in the bullpen for any matchups we need.
For more on these stories and for complete postseason coverage, keep it locked in to MLB.com. It's baseball everywhere.